The historic district of Old Quebec, a timeless treasure. Quebec, a city founded by the intrepid French explorer Champlain in the early 17th century, stands as a living testament to the European settlement of the Americas. As the capital of New France and later the British colony after 1760, Quebec City has a rich and storied history. At its heart lies the historic district of Old Quebec, a sprawling urban area spread over approximately 135 hectares, divided into the Upper Town, perched atop Cap d'Amont, and the Lower Town, which embraces Place Royale and the harbour. This meticulously preserved urban ensemble showcases the quintessential qualities of a fortified colonial town, a unique gem north of Mexico. A living legacy, the historic district of Old Quebec stands as a cohesive and immaculately preserved urban masterpiece. It is a shining example of a fortified colonial town, and unquestionably the most comprehensive north of Mexico. Chronicles of European colonization. Formerly the capital of New France, Quebec City bears witness to a pivotal chapter in the European colonization of the Americas, illuminating the remarkable journey of Europeans into uncharted territories. Preserving the essence and integrity, the boundaries of this historic district encompass all the elements necessary to convey its outstanding universal value. Over 4 centuries, this fortified town has retained the integrity of its fundamental historical components, especially concerning its architecture and urban layout. Covering 135 hectares, the property ensures the complete representation of its significant features and historical processes. It has remained largely unscathed by the negative impacts of development or neglect. Countless integration, restoration, rehabilitation, redevelopment, protection, and stabilization projects have been executed over the years, consistently safeguarding the integrity of the historic district of Old Quebec. Authenticity. The historic district of Old Quebec remains authentic in its form, design, materials, substance, and its location's setting. While its historic urban landscape has evolved since its World Heritage inscription, the property's attributes faithfully express its outstanding universal value. Protection and management. The historic district of Old Quebec enjoys robust legal protection and the unwavering support of all concerned governmental levels. An intergovernmental committee, known as the Comité de concertation du patrimoine de Québec, orchestrates coordination between different levels of government. This area, designated by the provincial authority as the Site Patrimonial du Vieux-Québec, Old Quebec Heritage Site, is legally shielded under the Province of Quebec's Cultural Property Act, passed in 1963, with its boundaries solidified by provincial decree in 1964. Since its World Heritage designation in 1985, numerous buildings in Old Quebec have joined the list of properties safeguarded under the Cultural Property Act. These include the Site historique et archéologique de la habitation Samuel de Champlain, the Ursuline Convent of Quebec, and the archaeological reference collection of Place Royale. The City of Quebec takes on all management responsibilities within its jurisdiction related to land use and urban planning, enforced through zoning bylaws. Additionally, the Règlement sur la politique de consultation publique, bylaw on the public consultation policy, established in 2007, mandates consultation with the Conseil de quartier Vieux-Québec Cap Blanc-Colline Parlementaire, District Council, before making any changes to urban planning and traffic bylaws. All construction, renovation, restoration, and signage interventions in Old Quebec require prior authorization from the Commission d'urbanisme et de conservation of the City of Quebec. Both the Quebec government and the City of Quebec consistently forge cultural development agreements, enabling grant programs and significant financial contributions to support heritage building restoration in Old Quebec. The federal government, through various departments and Parks Canada, manages numerous heritage properties. These departments are bound to comply with the Treasury Board policy on the management of real property, with support from the Federal Heritage Buildings Review Office, FLORO, of Parks Canada. The Department of National Defence, overseeing the Citadel, and Public Works and Government Services Canada play pivotal roles in ensuring heritage preservation in the historic district of Old Quebec. As the custodian and curator of National Historic Sites of Canada, Parks Canada invests substantially in the preservation and presentation of its properties, including the historic district. Looking ahead, special attention will be directed towards monitoring proposed changes and additions to the property that might affect its visual integrity. Comprehensive measures will continue to be implemented to ensure the protection, integrity, and authenticity of the historic district of Old Quebec, securing its place as a timeless treasure for generations to come.